and all you saw was billowing smoke coming out of it.
The interstate building fire of 2000, likely the Honolulu Fire Department's worst high-rise fire. Those who were there remember it well. Well, more than a decade later, the battle to keep firefighters safe on the job is going strong. And tonight's in-depth report, KITV4's Laura Yamada looks at some of the changes and creations in first responder technology.
13 firefighters treated, 2 captains hospitalized.
Just pitch black, you couldn't see nothing.
It just kept moving and moving for about 3 hours.
Former Captain Richard Sue was there on April 1st, 2000, when fire and smoke choked the interstate building on King Street.
And a lot of those guys and gals that responded to First Interstate ate smoke that day.
At night, sometimes we get some flash when I close my eyes.
In the aftermath, Captain Jeff Young on the black smoke that burned his throat, and firefighters on the equipment that saves lives despite some shortfalls.
You cannot do a buddy system. It's kind of hard.
It's a constant battle, improving training, equipment, and communications to keep firefighters alive in the heat of danger.
We have multiple layers of safety.
11 years later, Captain Gordon Villa says tanks are smaller, lighter, and hold more air. Mics are clearer.
Engine 29 at scene.
And small units sound when a firefighter isn't moving. But in a smoke-filled steel and concrete maze, it can be hard to hear, impossible to see, and communications can fail.
Anything that can make our job safer and easier is what we're looking for.
So think of it as a trail of breadcrumbs.
The Department of Homeland Security has been awarding grants across the country to help first responders. Oceanit got one, and engineer David Sue and his team have finished a prototype.
As a firefighter walks into a building, he automatically spits out repeater nodes that boost the communication signal strength of the network while they travel inside the building.
The Whisper is a self-powered router system that can penetrate walls. Nodes, or breadcrumbs, drop if it senses its signal is getting weaker because of distance or a wall. A base station laptop signals if a firefighter stops moving, changing from green to yellow to red.
It's a very valuable project to work on to try to save the lives of people that protect us.
It's just one of many projects, and time is ticking before the next danger tests the system and our brave firefighters again.
Some of them did come back and return to the scene and fight again.
Laura Yamada, KITV4 News.
Now, Siu says the Whisper is not perfect yet. It still has some glitches, but if all goes well, its router system could help other prototypes that are in the works. There's the Glancer. It's a wearable device that tracks a firefighter's every step, and the Phaser, which monitors and relays body temperature, blood pressure, and pulse. Now, despite the dangers in high-rises, Captain Villa says hazmat calls can be the worst because of the dangers you cannot see.